complicated than I feel it needs to be.
Yeah, it's understandable, but at the same time, not understandable. YouTube
Hmm.
is weird like that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I guess the other negative would be if I were actually interested in attracting an audience, which, I don't care, neither here nor there. But if I were, Twitch would certainly be the superior platform since I feel like Twitch will at least, direct people who are interested in watching a particular game to you. Whereas YouTube,
Right.
if no one knows who you are, YouTube will not show you them.
Yeah, could someone, like, check my stream to see if the, like, audio levels are fine?
The game could maybe be a tiny bit louder, but otherwise it seems
Uh,
good.
I mean on Twitch, because on Discord it
Wow.
doesn't really matter.
I will let one of the other two answer that.
Yeah, especially because, you kind of need to talk so that we know if your voice is too light or not. You don't know
Mhm.
my Twitch? What do you think my Twitch
It's fine
is?
to me.
You checked it, it seems fine.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
I mean, I would assume it's just like Grayson GDL for Twitch too, right?
Yep.
I will have
I
to bet.
would
Think one
ping
of
the
those.
stream notifications role, but literally the two people who have that role are already in this call, so...
I see.
Do it anyway, just for habit.
Alright.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, this is exciting. This brand new Grayson content.
I know, right? So rare.
That's honestly kind of true, but you have
That
every
might
right to make it
be-
rare.
Yeah, I really need to get around to editing stuff as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'll reiterate what I said on the day I joined up here on your Discord, at the beginning of the week. I genuinely am astounded that you do the editing at all. If it were me, I don't think I could be asked to do a hobby that required me to edit videos for several times the length that they
Yeah.
actually play.
It's so weird hearing you
pinged
guys
you
talk
because
and just
why
hearing
not?
you a second later.
What now?
It's so weird hearing you guys talk, then just hearing it again a second later.
Oh, well, I mean, you already said that the audio balance was good, so... you don't need to
It
watch
is.
both.
Too bad, support.
Right, so... I did attempt a Mega Man game, like, once a long, long, long time ago. Got probably halfway through Cutman stage, and then never tried it again. That was a lot of years ago, so... still be fun. I haven't messed with any of the options or anything, so I assume it'll all be fine.
Presumably, assuming that J is not the enter button.
Yeah. Auto fire. Is that like a turbo button kind of thing? Hmm? Oh, you said you even noticed they were swapped around for some reason. I was like, Z and X sounds good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that great.
Yeah. What is auto fire though? Is it like a turbo button thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out. Auto to C. I mean, you know this game, so well, trust your judgment. That look okay?
I have no idea, but the controls seem like they would be configured sort of nicely.
Hey, so someone's in chat. Is that one of you?
Not me.
Yeah, that's
Well, hi.
me.
Oh, is that you? Makes sense.
I mean, did you send out any sort of like a broader message to the rest of your community?
I mean, I've had friends come in saying they saw my status on Discord saying I was streaming, so they just checked it out. So who knows? That kind of thing could happen again, but I don't know. It is late, so I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, it's
Options to
you
S
kind
or
of need to
A.
give them some sort of prior warning, and usually by more than a couple minutes.
What does options
It's like
do?
10 minutes. Much better.
And I would say more like 12 hours or more notice.
I shall
I'd
change it to
say
what you
12
say, I suppose.
seconds.
Oh, wait, what's wrong? What? I am very confused and we haven't even started the game.
Yeah, that was me 2 hours ago.
Oh, the chat box was not put in front of the game at first. Whoops. Okay, so Mega Man 1 pause select should be A, even though I'm not playing Mega Man 1. Yes, okay, I'm sure. Whatever you say, I have never played this game. Whatever's more comfortable. I don't know, you're telling me to do these things and I don't know why. Yeah, that's good. It's fine.
You're currently live with 2 viewers. I'm one of them, but I don't know who the other one is.
I think it counts me for some reason. I don't know why. I have to worry about the CPU speed thing. Turbo's the default, so I guess I just leave it at that.
Well, the good news is that even if no one shows up on Twitch, you've got 3 people watching you no matter what.
Yeah. Well, suppose I'll get
Hey,
into
I
this.
showed up on Twitch.
I'm getting weird feelings looking at this. This better not just be stretched out. Is this just stretched out?
It does
Why,
feel
Mega Man?
stretchy. The wide robots.
Yeah, the text certainly gives me the impression it's just stretched out.
I mean, the one who's actually played this game might say otherwise, but I don't think it's so stretched that it's problematic.
I mean, if a game's in like 4x3, I would rather just play it at 4x3. Or how do I get back to the thing? How do I go back to the menu to change the options? Oh. A, I guess. Full original wide. What does...
I feel like original has a ring to it that would be what you would want.
I mean, that looks like
imagine playing a game
this.
where you have to start on the 6th entry. Who would do that?
Right?
I know,
Oh,
right?
that just creates black bars on the sides and the top and bottom. Okay, I guess I want full then.
Wide. Play wide, Mega Man.
Now I don't know how to get out of this password screen that I seem to have been stranded in.
I suppose one could also
Back
argue that on top
button.
of Mega
Oh,
Man
that's
and
that's so helpful. The back button, of course.
Z, X, neither of those work. S does not do anything. Enter just does that. Shift. I mean, this has like emulator rewind, so I could just do that until I get out of this menu.
well, it's one way to solve the problem.
Yeah. It is a solution.
Well, you know what they say, there's no such thing as a stupid solution.
Yeah, as long as it works.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, there's the blue bar behind the rewind text that shows me how far I can go back. Interesting. Will I actually be able to get out of this menu?
Very good question.
Is the buffer long enough? Can I escape this? Okay, yes, it's about back to the title screen. There we go. I have escaped one way or another from the password thing. Okay, now I can finally start the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tutorial? What's the tutorial?
I think he's trying to say that getting through the start menu is the tutorial.
I suppose so.
You passed the first challenge, Grayson.
Where's Seaman?
Who, man?
Centaur Man?
E-Man.
E-man, what?
I don't think any of them have an E. No, I guess Flame Man has an E. in his
E.
name.
B-Man.
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 Blizzard Man.
E-Man.
Want me to help her just experience Mega Man? I mean, I suppose if it's fun to just try and go to whatever stage I feel like, I suppose I might as well do that.
Just remember
Unless you
when
think that it would like negatively impact my experience too much to like not know an order or something, I might as well just pick whoever.
I would agree, but I will just remind you of your experience with Mega Maresta back in the day, and some of the stages did not go so well for you.
Yeah. Plant Man, that sounds like the name of a pushover.
He smokes weed every day.
No. Just no.
My lame attempt to find a meme in it.
Up. Alright, fine. Oh, God. I tried to retreat, but the stuff just spawns in me. Jeez. It just respawned, okay.
Oh no.
Gotta remember, this is one of those games where if an enemy's like spawn point is off screen, then it just respawns. I imagine I like need something for this.
Oh, you can get an extra head.
They say 2 heads is better than 1. Oh,
Yep.
After all, who doesn't want head?
exactly. I am already
Yeah.
nearly dead. Okay, I don't know what these things are doing.
I mean, we're all nearly dead in one way or another.
I suppose by some definition.
Some are just more nearly dead than others.
Yes.
God, I'm not
And-
getting used to the jumping anytime soon. I swear to God, the respawning of these things. Oh, I thought my jump would be higher than that. I am learning as I go along.
Yeah, that's great.
What?
That's what we expect.
Okay, I guess that was a friend.
Yeah, he just kind of gave you a
got
head.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
He gave Grayson head.
Let's try that again.
And then he got fisted right after.
Now it is Grayson's turn to do the same thing over and over again.
Hey, I'm doing better this time.
Yeah. Nice.
It's easier when they're below me because I can just shoot until they jump into my bullets. I have no idea what this thing's pattern is. You know what? Screw this. I don't have to fight that thing.
True.
Wow, they always move further than I think they would.
Is it just weird that the floating things look like they have a camera in their head?
I mean, that is what it looks like. He doesn't seem to actually be attacking me all that effectively. Okay, finally he attacks. He attacked like once. I'm sure that would have been way more
He's
threatening
kinda angry
if he
at
was
the ground.
closer than me.
Mm-hmm. Question then, you're saying that you can just run past any monster you like. Why then fight anything beyond it, just being fun to fight thing?
It being in your way.
That's,
But, like,
that's
I don't
true.
need to do any of this. I could just evade everything.
That's
Look at this.
True.
That works. Technically
Like
effective
true
strategy.
Toho player.
Hey, hit something other than the ground this time. Okay, yeah, that attack is much more threatening when he's up close.
I would agree.
When you kill him, he looks like Bumblebee.
Like Transformers? Oh, jeez. That's a new enemy.
Yeah, from Transformers.
So you got Chopper from the Sonic series here. That is really the fish's name, Chopper, from Sonic.
Really?
Yeah, not like Chomper,
Like,
Chopper.
middle name from, last name Sonic.
Yes, the fish badnik from Sonic, his full name, is Chopper from Sonic, or whatever I said the first time.
Whoa. That's definitely an interesting name.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. Trust me, I'm on the internet.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't have my hand on the keyboard for some reason. I just had it like on the arrow keys, but not like on the jump and shoot for some reason. Because I thought I could just like scratch an itch real quick. That would be fine.
Yeah, I recall that being the bane of your existence of the early Toho games.
Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. With it looking like Bumblebee, kind of. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that thing. Well, I'm nearly dead. Jeez. Okay, that was all entirely useless. Good. Good to know. Oh. Platform.
I mean, you're learning.
Yeah, I am getting further each time. I have not jumped onto that yet because I was just terrified that would, like, close and then, like, kill me or something.
A repeat of the bear trap.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm still amazed just how many times I walked into those bear traps unprovoked.
Yeah, you didn't even really notice them while you're playing, did you?
No, I really didn't. I think that honestly, the first time I was made aware of the bear trap is when you commented, you like walking into those, don't you?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Oh, that's what the auto thing does. Is that cheating, though?
I mean, if it's in the controls, I'd imagine it's not cheating.
I mean, on one
Every
hand...
time you die, just hit the rewind button.
Yeah, totally. But, like, you technically could do this back in the day if you had, like, a custom non-Nintendo controller or whatever, but I don't think this is what they intended when they made the game. I wish I could, like, change the rate of fire of the turbo thing or something, so I could at least hold it down and not get my finger sore or something, but not, like, obliterate things faster than you'd normally be able to, like, if you're playing with a normal controller. Well, like the foot thing. That's something like everyone playing Mega Man has to point out at some point. Ooh. Surprised I dodged that.
It was a good save.
I have no idea. I guess I'll just jump down. Oh, hell. Ooh.
You're doing really well suddenly.
I was so focused on trying to dodge that thing. My god. Well.
Yeah, I guess I stand corrected, but
Rewind.
still, good first try.
Does this password even matter? I didn't even beat anything yet. I'm wondering if I should, like, try all of the stages to, like, see which one would be the easiest, or if I should do that one again because I got, like, so good at this stuff.
I mean,
I'm gonna try it at least one more time, I think.
yeah, I mean, you didn't, I would argue, actually hit a wall, so to speak. If you find yourself dying in the same place over and over again or barely making any progress, yeah, try another stage, but you literally made it a little bit further each time, so...
Yeah. I don't even get hit by these things anymore. Look at how far I've come. I still don't know what I'm going to do for this thing, but I honestly wonder if I need to worry about... Okay, I keep forgetting it drops down right there because I keep expecting it to, like, try and land on me, but it lands in front of me instead.
Trying to fake you out.
I suppose so.
You got baited.
Oh, I just reset that one. Well, that was an awkward situation. Hello again. Thank you.
Nice.
Still don't know how to dodge the, like, bullet barrage from that thing, but... maybe I'll figure it out, or maybe it won't even matter. What did you forget to tell me? Oh right, I actually, like, knew about this, but I forgot. Is it better than just spamming it? I mean, if I, like, were to hold it down and then, like, fire it off once an enemy comes on screen, obviously that's good, but is it, like, better DPS-wise to just constantly use that? Thank you for reminding me, though. I would have totally, like, spaced it otherwise.
I feel like that attack would be good for these bosses. Or mini bosses,
Okay,
rather.
it's not working for this guy because I get hit too often because I'm bad. I nearly, like, dodged that, kind of. Okay, this is not going well.
Are you able to get over him when he gets that close? I felt like
I
getting
wonder if I
more
could
arena
damage
space.
boost through him, but I also don't know if it would be worth it. Can slide. Oh! Down and jump, apparently. Interesting.
The slide might actually be how you get past him.
Oh, I forgot about that thing again. Yeah, I might as well hold it down whenever I'm not firing. Completely missed. Oh god, it respawned, like, on screen. Because it was so close to the edge of the screen.
That's annoying.
At least if I kill it fast enough, it can't get too many attacks off on me.
Yeah. From what I could see, you really want to just take them down.
Oh,
fast
I forgot
as
about that
possible.
thing again.
I think that's true of a lot of video games, though, really, right? Because there's one less thing for you to pay attention to. You don't have to worry about controlling the character, so you have a lot more room to pay attention to the other elements.
Oh god! Every time with that thing. It's amazing, like, how many of these old, like, NES games are based on memorization.
What did Taylor say?
Oh geez, that thing's bouncing now?
Oh, that's
Oh,
interesting.
Oh, I was holding jump, but I pressed it too late, I guess. Again, I tried to, like, jump higher so I would dodge that, but, Oh. I don't remember where I heard this, but I remember someone said you're a psychopath if you don't jump into these doors every time. And I mean fair.
I could believe it.
It is fun.
Oh, look, it's Plant Man.
I didn't realize I was charging. I forgot that just holding the button is enough. Oh, he just ran, like, straight at me. I thought he was going to summon more of those things first. Well, that went well. That went well.
Did you even take any of his health?
Like, 1 point. Literally 1.
Better than none.
Yep, that's true. Maybe this time it'll be 2.
Okay, so... I'm having trouble, like, jumping over those. So he, like, fires it, he moves forward, and then... Right. I have, like, a hard time jumping over him, though.
Maybe
Yeah.
try sliding.
As a charge because you can't spam in 1, 3, 11. I'm not sure how those numbers are, like... Oh, gotcha, so 1 through 11 excluding 2. That makes sense now. Well, I'll
Yeah.
try to charge, but when my charge gets canceled every time I get hit, it's a little bit difficult.
I love it how I read his comment, and for half a second didn't contextualize it. I wondered why we were talking about things in lengths of 3 to 11 millimeters.
Oh my god. Okay, this is... For some reason, this pattern seems better than it was last time. Am I the only one, like, seeing that? Okay, now he's up to his old tricks. Look at
Yeah, I
this
think you did
nonsense.
get kind of lucky there for a second.
Actually, if he, like, jumps at the wall, then I can just, like, stay under him and he'll bounce, like, away from the wall. Stay away from him! He's faster than me! What do you want me to do? I mean, sliding might help a
Quickly
little bit, but I
rewind.
can't shoot while I'm sliding unless I can and just don't realize it or something. What the fuck is this in my chat? Buy followers? Let's see. Ban. There we go. That solves that. I have no idea how to close
Ban
the
them. I
menu.
was gonna ask how much.
No.
Who did you just ban?
It was like, wanna become famous? Buy followers here. It was really stupid.
Yeah, that's definitely really stupid. In my department at work, we have a guy whose job is to handle the computer systems, and he has us email all of the spam messages we get to him so he can block them across the whole department. And we get all sorts of spam mail to send to this guy. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, would you like to make $500 a week teaching from home?
Wow.
We know you're a teacher. You would be great for this. And it's like, there's no way in hell generic email saying I'm going to make a ton of money with no prior knowledge of who I am or even saying my name in the email is legitimate.
Yeah. Now I'm genuinely wondering if I should try that again, because there was a point where we were at the same amount of like health, where I was doing pretty well, where it was in like a consistent pattern. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe I should try a different level. I might just try a different level.
Rewind. Easy.
I would say try a few more, and if you find that the others are harder, you know what you can come back to at this point.
True. You say Flame Man, but
yeah,
like I don't know,
mean,
it like you're not just like telling me like the solution
Lame
or anything,
man.
are you?
More like lame man.
I mean, I suppose
no,
I'll try
my
Flame Man, I
preconceived-
guess.
My preconceived notion is that Flame Man sounds like he's gonna be really tough, but maybe I'm wrong.
Ah, these guys. Basically the one Mega Man enemy that I like recognize.
Yeah, even I've seen these guys.
Don't remember them shooting 3 though, but maybe I just don't know Mega Man that well. Oh, I shot too late.
Now it's the primal ass.
There we
from
go.
Hollow Knight all over again.
Okay, that's scary, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what's up with this water, like... is it like, oh, it's oil, okay.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess that fits with Flayman's theme.
Well, whether this was worth it or not will depend on how much damage I take from this fire. Can you, like, jump during a slide? Because that would be very useful to know right now. Okay, nice. Apparently I didn't do it right.
Yeah, and apparently the fire is an auto kill.
Yep.
Wait, did that just insta kill?
Yes. I was at full health because I just picked up a health thingamajig.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty.
Guess I'm not close enough. There we go.
I mean, Mega Man seems like he should be immune to burning, but I guess not.
Yeah, I mean, robot or not, heat does melt pretty much anything.
That's fair.
Oh, these are already on fire. Guess it carries over, I think, maybe? Also, spikes are insta-kill. Probably could have guessed, but good to know. Screw that, whatever. That's funny. What in the...
What is that?
I have no idea what is going on, but interesting.
It looks like a cloud with a lever on it.
Yeah, I'm just suspicious of that up there, so I wonder if there's some other function of this thing that I don't realize.
Yeah, I'm guessing that because Mega Man has a lot of upgrades and stuff that you're not going to be able to get up there without something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what game it is, but I know at least some of the games have like a dog that you summon and gives you like a spring you can jump on, basically. So who knows? Maybe I need something of that caliber. Oh, I thought I would flip it over, but it didn't that time. Okay, if they're not gonna hit me, I'm fine.
You're good.
I have no idea. Oh, I did not expect it to shoot again that fast. Oh well. What determines when these things shoot? I don't seem to figure it out.
Maybe it's
How about you
random.
just fuse with the dog instead?
That makes me think of Full Metal Alchemist and that one creepy episode that the internet loves to comment on.
What creepy episode?
Mega Man fused with a dog.
Oh, I only just noticed that thing that I picked up was like flashing from the charging too. Good old NES palette limitations. I have no idea what you are. Can I kill this, or is it just a stage hazard? Because I noticed it like did something when I got up close to it. Whatever the case is, I got past it.
Yep. So far, this does seem to be going better for you than the other level. That jump really scared me for some reason. Pretty sure those are really good. Are those are like a thing you use from the pause menu, aren't they? Yeah, I got it right here. Oh, nice. I read that as M butter at first.
Okay, I'd rather just come up here and do that than stand on that platform. Butter? Oh, did you read Buster as Butter?
Yeah, I read M butter.
Fair enough. That is...
That's a really bad situation you found yourself in.
Welp.
Oh no.
Could have done that a little bit better.
Yeah. Perhaps the sliding into it.
Gotta remember to charge this more. I have no idea how these things work. Do they just like dash on a timer or something? Or is it like if you're behind them or something? Because it doesn't look like they do that when you're in front of them. I don't know. Hello from Discord. Hi again, Kobe. You shoot, they go down. These things? Or did you mean something else? Oh, I didn't expect it to go that close in front of it. Can't see nothing for some reason. Well, it says my stream is fine. I can see it. Wonder why that is.
Yeah, I could see your stream in Discord anyway.
Yeah, I checked my Twitch thing.
I
And
can see them both.
see what?
I can see them both.
Really scary jump. Okay, no more messing around. I am killing these things. There we go. Oh, if only I could get that. I want to get on the other side of it because I did not want it to knock me back into the fire. I'll take a little bit of damage. It's fine. Hey, now how hard are you? Oh, jeez. I was getting cornered there. Oh, I thought he was done because he paused.
He faked you out.
I could, like,
Taking
use
it
the
to-
E-Tank thing, but I don't know if I want to waste it. I don't even know how many lives I have, actually. Yeah, that would have been a good thing to know. I probably should have used it.
Mm-hmm.
Can only hold 4. What, of the E-Tanks? Well, I had one, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it on that attempt, but I didn't know I was out of lives. So, oh well.
Just like 2 very different numbers, Kobe.
Give Windman a shot. Because I honestly feel better about... Like... I generally forgot his name. Flower Man, Plant Man. I'm sure those are both Mega Man characters.
Most likely. I mean, there's been a million Mega Man games at this point.
But yeah, I feel better about his pattern than I do Plain Man's. Flower Man is not a
Well-
Mega Man character? Are you sure about that?
Well, now you've got a character to make for a fan game, I guess.
Flower Man has to be a Mega Man character. You're wrong. Every, like, possible word in the English language followed by man is a Mega Man character.
Insomnia Man.
Yes, the best Mega Man character. He just puts you to sleep and beats you up while you're asleep. He, like,
Yeah.
stores up all the
Superman is
sleep
my
that he
favorite.
would have gotten, but didn't because of insomnia.
Superman is my favorite Mega Man character.
Well, let's see, there's Toilet Man, and there's Fettuccine Alfredo Man, and there's also Plunger Man.
These things. Oh. I did not, like, notice that it was not a good time to jump on that platform.
Oh yeah, when
I
I
was
play
so,
a game,
like, afraid of it, like, keeping its speed or something. I don't know. I think I should just, like, spam against that thing, because it destroys the projectiles, it seems.
Yeah, Kobe, when I get into a video game series, I get to the point where, for whatever
was not a
reason,
good
I
time
can
to
just
go
name, like,
over.
everything. Like Toho, there's no real good reason why I could name like 2/3 of the characters. But for some
2/3?
reason I can.
Jeez.
Yeah, most of the ones I cannot name are from PC98.
I can only name half of them.
It's not that far off, but there's not that many of them that have and 2/3 are that dramatically different.
I could probably name way too many.
Fair enough.
I'm
Just
sure
do
that
this
there
one
would be-
instead.
sure there would be some
Ah, damn it.
embarrassing ones I would forget, though. Where you'd be like, how did you forget that character? That character is so cool. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I don't remember that character.
Yeah, could happen to anybody.
And, you know, the best thing about memorizing random stuff is you'll occasionally also remember things that no one expects you to remember. Like, I remember Ellie only because she's the character associated with the level that Bad Apple's from.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know anything.
Oh, geez, that pushed me up further than I thought it would. Oh, I keep getting, like, fooled by that every time. I was like, oh god, projectile, I better, like, run away from it. But yeah, at the very least, I can name all but one of the characters.
A lot.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
I said I mix up Alice and Louise a lot from PC 98 games. They look really similar. Just one has a scythe and one has a bag.
Fair enough. There are some very similar looking Touhou characters. Especially from PC 98.
What was that one, like, PC98 character that kind of looks like Mei Ling? Was it orange? I feel like I remember it being
Yeah,
orange.
that's orange.
What a creative name.
He didn't even have that much orange on her.
Yeah, it was getting that life was worth it in my book. This is far from an ideal situation, considering going over to the right would just put me in the pit.
Yeah.
Just needed to, like, get some momentum, I guess. Oh, I got, like, so, like, spooked by the way it, like, pushed me into the spike before. I was like, oh god, abort, back up. Panicked. I love how I don't even need to deal with this thing. I don't know what it is or what it does, but I know I can jump over it.
Hey, if you're gonna jump over something, jump over it.
Yeah. I wonder. I might be about to try something really stupid.
Go for it.
Ah, damn it. Okay, there's no way. I need to, like, go straight towards the ladder, but if I do that, the thing's in the way. Well, to not hit it, I would have to, like, you know, go, like, way higher than I'd be able to.
Well, you learned something, at least. Next time you'll know how to handle it a little better.
Oh, that just killed it instantly, jeez.
Oh. Yeah, those two do look very similar, you're right.
Yeah, I could see how you get those mixed up. I am terrified of every single one of these, like, jumps. Ah, damn it. The momentum was too strong. Didn't get off the ride in time.
And you were scared for good reason.
It's weird that this password is literally the same, no matter what stage you die on, so long as you have not beaten the boss yet, it seems. Like, why have this password? Why not just all of them be blank? Weird.
That's a very good question.
Well, Windman was kind of a bust. I think I might try one more stage and then go back to Plantman. But who?
The thing that's even wild to me is that it's not even, like, the most basic code either. Like, I recall a game that did the exact same thing. It had a password system, and the first level, for whatever reason, had a password. And the password was 11111. Okay, sure.
Really?
You have to do it for the sake of completeness. A password like that makes sense, but the Mega Man
scared.
people literally made a actual password there.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm guessing that they just have some like algorithm or something that generates passwords based on like what you've done, and for some reason that combination comes from doing nothing. I'm not
That
liking
makes
the
sense.
ice physics. I don't think it can hit me down here. Okay, it can't. Good.
Hey, sure, Kobe, but has Grayson actually got anything yet? Maybe I'm mistaken, but,
Yeah, I have not gotten anything yet. I mean, there was one point where I got an E-tick, and maybe it could have, like, saved that, but I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, looks like Kobe says that's the case in the chat. That's actually kind of amazing that it keeps track of all of that. It's definitely more trouble than I would go to in programming something like this.
If only I could get that. Probably need something specific, though.
Mhm.
Oh, God. Maybe I could have just, like, slid under that. Who knows? Well, Kobe probably knows, but I don't. I would find out if I was ever not having invincibility frames.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not terrifying at all.
It's Robo Squid.
Okay, I appreciate it when it was, like, not firing that fast.
Jeez.
Whoa,
That's a very
is that the
nasty mini
Splatoon
boss.
3 final boss?
Oh, what?
I said, is that the Splatoon 3 final boss?
I wouldn't know, I've never played it. Oh, huh. I should not have jumped on that before killing that enemy. What is with this area up here? Like, it seems just like the easier path. Like, why not go up there? Oh,
Agree
geez, that was
entirely.
a mistake. Like, I'll get there in time. God, you can't even do, like, the... like, foot, like, nudge thing because of the ice. Literally just a tap is that. I hate ice physics so much.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot that comes down.
I'm amazed you've continued to try this level as long as you have, considering the ice physics.
Oh, what was that? Sorry?
I said I'm surprised you continued to play this level as long as you have, considering the ice physics.
I mean, I haven't gotten the game over yet,
True.
and that's really the important thing here. Weird how this block here, that looks exactly like normal ice except cracked, doesn't have ice physics. I moved 1 pixel and that thing respawned.
Yeah, I can tell you from
Unbelievable.
personal experience, just because ice is cracked does not mean it's any less slippery.
I bet.
I'll tell you, northeastern winters are something else, man.
Wait a minute, I just, like, realized something about the ice. Is it, like, dropping, like, pickups when it dies? Because I know when I died last time, there was an extra life here. I was like, why didn't I see that before? And then there was, like, an ammo thing, I think. That's interesting.
Very good question.
This is gonna suck. What is this?
Is that a submarine?
Okay, we got like the Sonic Mania Oil Ocean Zone submarine here. Okay, it's just like a moving like foreground layer.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I am amazed I did not die there. Well, really, I'm still playing. I kind of wish there was a life counter on screen at all times, like there are in some other games.
Yeah, that would be nice. I have no sense of how many lives you have.
I could probably... Yeah, I can check here, but, like, who's gonna pause, like, every time they die? And I know I could just remember, but why would I remember when I can focus on, like, trying to kill the enemies? Also, I know people do, like, no damage runs of these games. I have seen Game Chance videos.
Yeah, if there's a challenge to be had in a video game that's ridiculous and difficult, you can be sure someone's done it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you can fall through that. I thought that little like orange-yellow bit was a platform, but no, it's just like background, I guess. Weird that the background is the same color as the foreground, but okay, whatever, I guess.
Agreed.
Like here, this little bit of background here is darker because it's in the background. That makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do not like fighting this thing.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Darker thing, part of the background. That right there is a death pit. Will kill you. You can only stand down here.
Oh, jeez.
You can see why I landed in the spikes that one time.
That's really deceptive.
Yeah. Not very good sprite design, but... Yeah, I'm sure somebody was really proud of this whole thing.
I mean, for the era it was made in, it looks fantastic, but there are definitely some issues with the layers.
I mean, technically, it makes sense for it to...
It's your favorite, Grayson,
yeah.
The squid robot.
Do I have to deal with this? No, I don't. I would rather take like 2 bits of damage than like 5.
Like me bombing through Yugi's last mid-boss spell card earlier.
I'm surprised I got through that.
Yeah,
okay.
Not dealing with that shit.
Yeah, I suppose it makes sense because it's in the foreground, technically. Just closer to the camera than, like, the actual level is. I was expecting it to, like, do a spin dash again. Oh, jeez.
Look, it's Robot Ice Sonic.
In terms of Sonic, it more resembles those roller badniks from Spring Yard Zone.
Fair enough. I look forward to trying out the Sonics for myself sometime in the near future.
So you never played, like, any of the classic style Sonic games? 1, 2, 3 Mania?
No, I can't say that I have. The only time I ever played Sonic in my life was when I was a kid. My neighbor, who I didn't really know all that terribly well, but he invited me over to his house to play a Sonic game at the time, and it was one of the 3D ones. I have no idea which one it was. This would have been in, like, 2002 or something, so it couldn't have been particularly modern by any means. But I think that's the only time I've played a Sonic game.
I mean, I know enough about Sonic that you could probably name some details and I'd tell you which one it is.
Alright, let's see if I can do it. I seem to recall there being like this level where it's bright and sunny and you're in like a city and you're going downhill.
Sonic Adventure 2, probably. Were you on like
Google
a
that.
snowboard?
I'm not sure, but let me Google Sonic Adventure 2 and see if that looks like what I'm recalling here.
Yeah, look up Sonic Adventure 2 City Escape.
Adventure 2 City Escape.
I thought I'd be able to get over that, but I timed it wrong. Oh, right, you're a friend.
Oh yeah,
Thanks for
that's
giving me
definitely
basically
it.
nothing. Gave
That-
me
that
ammo, I don't have weapons yet.
Yes, it was definitely Sonic Adventure 2, and it was definitely City Escape. I remember playing.
It would have been
Honestly,
fine if I
found that
didn't jump.
I was now that I remember something that I probably last saw when I was 6 that well.
And I mean, yeah, if you're planning on playing Sonic 3, that's definitely like the best of the classic ones, so it's a good one to start with.
I've heard a lot about Sonic 3 being really good.
Oh yeah, like even after like so many games, Sonic 3 is still like the favorite of myself and so many other people.
Well, I mean, partially my understanding is that after like 2002 or whatever, Sonic hasn't really had very many good games since then. So that might just be me looking at it from an outside fan.
It's all like a matter of perspective. There are some people who really love Shadow the Hedgehog, even though like most people think that one's terrible. Basically everyone thinks Sonic the Hedgehog, the game confusingly released with the same title as the first game, except this one was in 2006. People pretty much agree that that one was bad, but for every game besides that one that people say is bad, there's usually people who like it.
That's fair. Yeah, I've definitely never heard anything good about Sonic 06, though.
Yeah. I think the Sonic Twitter once made a tweet that was like, happy, like, Stress Awareness Day or whatever, and posted the box art for Sonic 06.
Yep.
Something about,
Hey,
like,
just
stress or
like
anxiety or something.
That game's gonna be 15 years old this year.
Huh.
Good lord. Yeah, no, it's a sad trend, though, that seemed to happen a lot in the 2000s, where a lot of game series that had been running for a long time and had beloved mascots just suddenly went down the drain all of a sudden.
Yeah.
My version of this was the Spyro series for the PlayStation. My god, after they sold the game from the original company that made the first 3, they could not find a company for the life of them that cared about anything other than money.
What game was that?
Spyro the Dragon.
Ah.
I was a pretty big fan of it when I was a kid. I don't honestly know what they've done with the series in like the last 10 years, but I know that in the early 2000s when they sold it to a new company, it just started hopping from corporation to corporation, and no one did anything good with it.
I definitely played the first Spyro game, and I don't know what they've really done since, but I know there was like some god-awful thing called like Skylanders. Like, I don't know if it was a good or bad game, but the concept of like, oh, you have to buy these figures, they were basically Amiibo, and I hate Amiibo too.
So, as do I, and I can tell you that
I was
don't really
holding
know
the
what
jump button.
happened.
I was holding the jump
post-
button. What was that? Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really know what happened post Skylanders, but I'm vaguely aware of Skylanders as a thing, and that was around that time that I realized that there was no recovering for the series, but really even in the mid to late 2000s before they started Skylanders, the series had already reached a fairly low point. First, they tried to keep up with the typical platformer theme once they transitioned to PlayStation 2, but none of the companies really cared enough and did a crap job with it. And then around 2005, they thought, we're going to reboot it. And you know how we're going to reboot this nice cartoony game about a dragon that has a fairly simplistic plot. We're gonna make it dark and gritty, and we're gonna make it basically a beat 'em up RPG, and we're gonna make it really story heavy.
Wonderful.
Yeah. There is a category of people, primarily I'd imagine born after 2000, who look at those games and that rebooted series as being classics at this point. I mean, I guess I sort of understand it. If you grew up with it, it makes sense. But people who were born
that was
before...
one of the ones that didn't have a fish.
People who were born before 2000, like me, though, look at it as blasphemy to the series. But both groups can agree. Skylanders totally sunk the series for good.
Yeah, I bet. Greed ruins all.
Yep, it really does. It really does. I mean, the fourth Spyro game is notorious for this, back when they were still trying to at least be humble to their roots. Enter the Dragonfly is so notoriously bad.
I don't know what you're supposed to do about that one. You can't really go under it. And it... I just...
Night, Taylor.
Oh. Night. I would post that image, but, you know, good thing somebody did for me.
Alright, Sleeping Moku.
Yes. Good night, Night.
Mm-hmm. If you say it to Sakuya, it can be good night, night of nights.
Oh my god. Somebody needs to make like a lullaby version of that song and call it that.
That would be pretty funny. Definitely have to be more made off of the original, not the remix, though. I'm not sure after as much as they made the remix what it is, that you could really tone it down to lullaby mode at that point.
Yeah. You just call it Flowering Goodnight or something.
Oh, I love it. Flowering Goodnight. Yeah, I'm picturing you, like, slowing it way, way down and doing it like a jazzy lounge music style. Which is probably not at all what you're thinking of. Huh.
I mean, there is like a jazz-themed like Toho album, if you've seen that.
I think I have. There's a Toho album for everything.
Yeah, I just remember the jazz one in particular because there's like a YouTube upload of it, but the video is called How Many Times Do We Have to Teach You This Lesson, Old Man?
Yeah, I think I've definitely seen that.
Because the video kept getting taken down, but people kept re-uploading it. It's like, you know we're just gonna keep re-uploading it, right? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah. When it comes to YouTube, if people care enough about it, it will keep getting re-uploaded, regardless. Yeah. I've seen very, very, very few people be successful in taking down, you know, all of the stuff that they want taken down consistently.
Yeah, what's that called again? The Streisand effect or something?
Yeah, the Streisand effect. I don't recall perfectly exactly what the story is, but it's like Barbara Streisand was like, she owned some property or something that she wanted to keep secret, or maybe it was something to do with her appearance. I don't know. I
have no idea what the reason was, but basically there's a picture of her house, and now if you Google Streisand effect, that picture of her house is the first thing you see.
Yeah, and everyone's
good metaphor for the meaning of Streisand effect.
Yeah. When it backfires because you're complaining about it, and it draws more attention to it.
Yep. Well, I made it back to this guy.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, Barbara Streisand was popular, like, before I was even born, so it's not like I know very much about her.
Yeah, I don't know anything about her, but she'll forever just be the Streisand effect person who is
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
sensitive about their house, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, the only other thing I know is that she tended to make songs for a lot of movies back in the 80s that one could describe as being cheesy at an unwatchable level.
That was not great.
No.
Maybe sliding would
But hey, we got
help a
to
little
half
bit. But hell if I know.
Mm-hmm. Were you
I
born
still
in the
not entirely.
2000s or 90s, Grayson?
2000.
You have a very deep voice for someone born in the 2000s. I would have guessed you were born in the 90s.
Well, I was born in 2000, so
Oh. Makes sense.
yeah, that's what I meant when I said 2000.
Fair enough. I also keep forgetting that, it's
God, this would be a
2021
perfect
and-
strategy if it weren't for the fact that, like, he runs forward.
Oh, yeah. I also just keep forgetting that it's 2021 and 2000 has actually been 21 years ago now.
Yeah.
It does not feel like it should be that
I have
long.
a shot, actually.
A shot? Yeah, you do, definitely.
Hey! I beat a boss!
Nice!
I don't want to play through this, like, abusing save states. But at the very least, maybe I should save states so I don't have to enter the password every time or something.
Yeah, I agree with you entirely there. You'll laugh,
Plant
but
B
my,
and Rush Jet adapter. Oh, Rush Jet is like you summon your robot dog and like fly on him as a jet, I think.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I
You know I'm tired
know of
when
the
I hear...
existence of the dog, but I know very little other things about this series.
I know very little about Mega Man to begin with. Ironically, I know more about a really crappy fan game I saw someone Let's Play of Mega Man than I do the actual Mega Man universe.
What fan game was that?
I forget the exact name of it, but it basically stripped away everything about Mega Man that makes Mega Man and just kept the characters in name only and design only, and not even really that. It's a universe where apparently Mega Man and his brother Speedman or whatever it is go around trying to find the magical basketball.
Oh, Mega Man Sprite game.
Yes, thank you.
I
That's
love that game, and I love Mega Man Sprite comic.
it. It is absolutely such nonsense that I adore it.
Yeah, that's the game where you are, I'm in the Risk of Rain 2 category. How is my stream in the Risk of Rain 2 category? I changed it to Mega Man twice, both in Streamlabs OBS and in, like, the, Twitch dashboard thing. What in the world?
Sorry, Kobe, I don't remember what the name of his brother's character was. I think it's like Light Man or something of that nature.
I think it was just Bass. Was that the guy?
It might be. It's been a while since I've seen the game.
But yeah, that, like, Mega Man Sprite game is just like an RPG Maker game based on a completely not serious, like, Mega Man comic.
I actually wasn't aware it was based on a comic.
Oh yeah, the comic is like Mega Man Sprite comic, and the, like, official pages describes it as a comic using the real sprites from the real Mega Man game, but it is very much not the real sprites.
No, definitely
not
not.
at all. But,
like I said, when I started this tangent, it has nothing to do with actual Mega Man.
Yeah, like the characters in Mega Man Sprite game are established in the comic, and it's basically like one of those like kind of comics where it's like 3 panels and they're just like self-contained stories.
Oh, I see.
And
But yeah,
that's the game where you literally have to stay on the path and not step on the grass, or else you will get arrested for stepping on the grass and have to start the
yeah,
game over and replay it, except you have to not walk off the path until like one of the characters is like, "Officer, arrest this man. He walked off the path." It's like, well, he didn't walk off the path. And for being such a good citizen, have this path pass that lets you walk on the grass however much you want.
yeah.
It's a wonderful game.
I can tell you, as someone watching a YouTuber Let's Play it, that stuff's hilarious. But boy, I
Yeah.
think I would be pissed if it were to actually happen with me playing the game.
Oh yeah. It is pretty much at the expense of whoever's left playing it, and it's glorious.
I love it how Kobe's like, he feels like he's watching Grayson on YouTube right now, and it's really surreal.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, apart from the fact that he can interact with us, there's not really that much of a difference between this and your normal videos. Other than
Yeah.
I suppose I'm not a normal guest in your videos.
Yeah, except you can participate, which I honestly think, like, if I were to just play this alone, it wouldn't be as fun as it is. You know, just being, like, in this room and people can join and whatnot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely something more fun about this.
Yeah, because I did
Yeah.
a bunch of test streams, like, ages ago, and it was like me playing TF2 or something, and, like, nobody joined. Not one person. And it wasn't even like I labeled the stream test stream or something, because, you know, I'm sure nobody would tune in if it was labeled like test stream. But
I think that the problem is you have to have a really big audience before you can just decide to stream at random and actually have people show up without you advertising it, especially if you've not really been known for, you know,
well, I mean,
doing
I'm pretty
so.
sure I like said it in the like live stream channel, but like it makes sense that people are here for this stream because, you know, we were already in this call and doing stuff. So
I mean, also do recall that there is like, I'm
How should
looking
I
at
start
your
this?
Discord right now. Including you, there's 28 people in your Discord, so presuming that, you know, even a quarter of those people were able to make it, Discord alone is not going to perhaps be the best way to reach your audience. You might want to, you know, send out a message on, like, Twitter or
well, I'm not
something.
looking for like 100 viewers or anything. It's just neat if one person shows up. I was hoping to like be faster than that, but oh well.
Yeah, and I can tell you, there's definitely something different about this viewing experience that's rather interesting to me.
Well, is it really
that-
a viewing experience? It's like way more interactive because like you're actually
Yeah,
here. You
that's
are
what the sort of
officially a
interactive-
co-commentator. Congratulations.
Yeah, which is kind of wild. I think that's actually sort of part of what I was getting at too, is that if I watch someone like, say, Vinesauce, it's essentially as if I'm not even there. I mean, maybe I'll win in the lottery if I even bother to comment at all, which I usually don't, and he'll spot my comment. Maybe. But that's about the most I can expect out of the interaction. But with your stream, the way this is set up,
I wonder. Because I can't get to there with a normal jump. What? Oh, Jet, here it is. Weapon menu? Yeah, I am in the weapon menu. I am here. Oh, it's like
he
a
is
jetpack.
there.
I thought this was like the one where you like stand on the dog and he becomes like a hoverboard or something. Huh. This certainly helps.
Oh yeah.
Is it or useful though? I mean, I haven't used the thing that I'm referring to there, but like look at how long you have to hold it before you start going up.
I mean, to be fair, if all you're looking to do is get to secret areas with it, that's a whole nother level of ability you have now.
Yeah. And I can still use
But
the normal, like, Buster while I'm using this thing. Actually, can I, like, use other weapons and Jet at the same time? No. Ow. Well, I can't, like, shoot anything. Do I just have to run into enemies with this? Because... I mean, I suppose that's useful. I just, like, worry about, like, what if something gets between the cracks?
Exactly.
Go back to Jet. It's basically a straight upgrade for the Buster. It won't, so the, like, 4 rotating things is just visual. Oh, but I can't charge if I have this. So not a total straight upgrade, but it's still seems pretty useful. For example, I can get up here and get this to refill the energy for this.
Nice.
I think I'll stay, like, charged up with the Buster and switch to Jet if I, like, worry about whether I'll be able to dodge something or not.
That makes sense.
Like, I was not worried about being able to dodge that, but I still failed. What is this room for? Is
That's
it
a very
just
good
like
question.
if you didn't know that you could slide, it forces you to learn that you could slide?
Maybe that's the point.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
That's
that
supposed to
isn't.
be a bear or a tanuki.
I don't know.
Because I can honestly make an argument either way here.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to, like, drop down there and be stuck, so... I have
That's
to watch this
understandable.
animation every time. What's up here?
Hi, Nihon.
Is this backwards? Is this like another way you can come from or something? Or is this another way you can go? I feel like, how would you get across that gap, though? That seems a
I
little
guess
bit
you-
wide, so I wonder if this is, like, supposed to be, like, a secret area for if you get this jet thing?
Yeah, I would think so. Might be worth checking out.
You see, like, you can see my cursor in Discord. It's not that way in the stream, fortunately.
No, he's spotting Nazarene.
Oh, of course.
I feel like your server is exceptionally obsessed with Nazarene in particular.
It seems to be, like, rubbing off on everyone else from you-know-who.
Yeah,
A
that's
certain
fair.
Nazarene lover in our community.
Mhm.
I was not facing the right way.
Yeah, I must say it's
This
starting to
strategy
rub off
totally
on me a
works.
little bit too. I can't say I usually pay a whole lot of attention to Nazarene otherwise.
I would have thought she was a forgettable character. Don't let Taylor know that I said that.
Yeah, I mean Nazarene's a first level boss. I hate to say it, but there's very few first level bosses that are not a little bit forgettable.
Yeah. Oh geez, I expect that to go further. It did the last time, but I guess it just like homes in on you, kind of. Alright, screw this. I don't need to deal with this.
I mean, even Rumia is pretty forgettable, if it weren't for the fact that at this point she's one of the oldest characters in the series and one of the first ones someone will ever see. I don't think people would remember her as well as they do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an
Okay,
interesting
I'm
boss.
about to die. I have to... Ooh, this means I can die one more time, right? Because I distinctly remember being at one life previously and then being able to try one more time. I mean, I could E-Tank, but this is my first attempt at the boss. I am not going to do well. I might as well die and then come back and then use the E-Tank once I get low. But this does mean that I can die one more time and come back. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, I didn't even get to see what the, like, flower thing did against this guy. Because I know there is a big focus on, like, certain weapons being good against certain bosses and whatnot. How am I gonna, like, get close to this guy?
Yeah,
like that, but
you might just need another skill to deal with this guy appropriately.
Okay, yeah, I think his, like, twirling, like, spear thing is deflecting it every time or something. So, I'm just gonna switch back to Jet.
Yeah, you might literally just have to get a different skill from somewhere else in the game. Yeah, probably best you don't give him hints on that, Kobe.
Oh,
I have no idea.
He throws his, like, spear tip at me and has to, like, come and get it back. That is interesting. Jeez, I nearly, like, didn't have time to hit the button. There we go. Glad I did. I'm trying to... I cannot slide when I have this active. This is a huge trade-off, more than I gave it credit for.
Yeah, definitely that seems like it's a very, very useful one, and one that's well worth doing the stage it comes from early so that you can use it throughout.
I don't know, because I don't know what the other stages would give me.
That's fair, neither do I. But I can't help but feel like some limited flight is a really useful thing for you to have.
It's a very hard to control thing of flight.
Sure, though.
So this password is different from the one that I got when I, like, beat the previous stage. So I wonder what that means exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting, Kobe. Interesting.
I might just go, like, normal Buster for this guy because, I don't know, I feel like I'm starting to understand his patterns better. Where, like, he does the spread shot of, like, 3 things, and he also has that attack where he throws, like, the tip of his spear and has to, like, go and pick it up. I could, like, try to slide under him more, but I can't do that if I have the, other thing. There's a whole nother, like, route that I didn't take, though, that I wonder about. I really wonder if it would, like, be better, but at the same time, I'm, like, so used to the route that I already took.
Yeah, I mean, once you figured out how to do it, I can understand you probably wouldn't want to change things up too much.
Welp! I was trying to walk off and then, like, use the jet to propel me back up, but didn't work out because I got hit.
Also, Kobe, is that bout at the beginning supposed to be Mount Fuji? Ah, cool. I figured.
Yeah, I kind of figured based on the, I forgot what the name of this boss was.
Oh,
but wasn't the name something like... Yeah, Yamato. So I kind of guessed that it would probably be, like, Japanese. I didn't know, like, the stage would be, but I probably, like, figured that out from the first screen. It's not so obvious in these screens because you can't see the sky. Well, I suppose, like, this screen, you can... This kind of looks, you know, stylistically. But in the first screen, it was more obvious and you can see outside, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, some of the stuff in this stage is definitely Japanese themed. Not the giant bugs dropping the poison barrels, but, you know,
Well,
some
I don't
other
know.
stuff.
Like, have you been to Japan? Like, maybe they do have those.
Well, I do know that they supposedly have really large wasps and bees in some of the places in Japan, so maybe that is what that's supposed to sort of be mimicking.
Huh.
Really? That's interesting. Definitely Kobe knows his Mega Man trivia.
Yeah, I also, like, just realized that I am, like, you know, of course I'm streaming, and of course, like, the VOD will go somewhere, and maybe somebody will watch this VOD in the future and have no idea what we're talking about because they can't see what Kobe is saying.
Oh, right, yeah, the Discord chat.
Yeah.
We've talked about some rather random things that without the context do not make sense.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. The story of this game that you just told me that everybody can see. This is what I mean with the thing, this ability kind of sucking because I, like, didn't go up fast enough and hit that enemy on the way. Yeah.
Well, you know, Grayson, there's no excuse for people from the future not being part of your Discord at this point in time.
Well... I mean, I don't really advertise the Discord ever. Because,
No,
I don't know,
like
I just worry about being annoying. Because I know I get annoyed when everyone's like, oh, hey, join the Discord, check out my merch, the sponsor for this video is whatever. Just go on and on and on.
Shadow Legend.
Is a horrible game, and you should never play it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even have to try it to know it's horrible. It just screams it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't know what the gameplay is actually like, but I mean, the things that I have heard about, it's monetization. I just don't like most mobile games. I think that's a conversation we've literally had in this Discord server.
Yeah, I'm willing to do a few things on mobile and not a whole lot else. A few puzzle games that are nice to have if I have nothing else going on. And I've also managed to get myself rather sucked up into Touhou Lost Word lately, but otherwise, no. Oh, that's interesting.
Blizzard in Canada. Naturally.
Yeah. Also, apparently for Kobe, Canada is an acronym, as it's all in caps in the same way as the USA is.
Yeah. I forget he jumps for every attack, and then when he like shoots the thing and has to come pick it up, he doesn't jump. Oh my god, I didn't expect him to do it like twice in a row. I didn't know he could. Didn't expect to do it there for some reason, because like he's been in like a pattern of like jumping and doing that attack multiple times. Oh my god, I never expected it's too fast.
Yeah. That didn't go your way.
Not particularly. But the slide definitely like does help more than the jet, I think. Like it's too fast paced and the jet is too slow.
Oh.
Good reaction trainer? I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
If Grayson can beat Mega Man, Grayson will have better reflexes. There's no doubt.
I don't know, I do see what you mean. I feel like it is helping. Because look at how I'm doing now.
Yeah, Death Bombing in Touhou is definitely not the easiest thing to pull off.
I did it! That's 2 bosses down.
Yay! Get a new skill.
Y spear and beat E parts. I guess I'll find out what that is.
Again, this spot is throwing me off, and I write it as beat pants. It's definitely a cool design for a boss.
Yeah. Alright, now. I still don't feel terribly confident about, you know, all the ones that I've tried. These are the 3 that I haven't tried. Yamato and Knight are your favorite to fight? Hey, that rhymes. But I suppose I'll try Knight next. Why not?
I'm guessing that this is England.
Set in, like, somewhere in Britain, according to Kobe. Yes, Anglands. Lands in all caps. Oh god, I did not expect that enemy to be there. I should have pulled out my new weapon, like, when I was prepared. I don't think I have anything that'll let me get that yet. I think if this was the first game, I would say I'd need, like, Gutsman's thing, but Gutsman isn't in this, so I wonder what you do with that.
The name Gutsman makes me think he's either really brave or something that would get this game a much darker rating.
Oh yeah, it's a darker rating thing. Basically, when he comes on screen, it just explodes into gore. No, he just picks up blocks and throws them. I
Yeah,
don't
that sounds
understand
a
this
lot-
thing at all. So I hit this, and okay, I need to hit it first. I thought it was on a timer. I'll wait for this. What is that noise? I am terrified. Is it just making that noise for fun?
Yeah, that's not a pleasant noise. Makes you kind of wonder how they made that noise for this game, since a lot of noises from these older games came from them recording something.
Recording something.
Yeah, usually
But
a lot
this is
of
for
these
the
older...
NES.
Yeah, for the NES, usually a lot of sounds for older consoles were made by taking some real-world sound, recording it being made, and then editing it in audio software.
Really? Also, I have no idea
Yeah.
what this E thing does. I guess it's a passive upgrade?
Hmm.
I suppose I'll go with Jet for now.
Yeah, I do genuinely wonder what they sampled to get that.
But I didn't know that. I thought it was all just, like, variables they tweaked. Yeah, I don't think I can hit this guy.
Oh god, I read Kobe's message but missed the word up at first.
In Mega Man, you can absolutely fuck a boss.
You can tell I'm starting to get tired of that. How I'm reading things.
I was tired before I started, but I've gotten less tired.
Fair enough, you're actually doing something though, I'm just sitting here talking.
Fair enough.
I just kind of resigned myself to the idea that I'll just take a nap tomorrow afternoon.
I do not appreciate that that one, like, pop-up pirate enemy respawned back there. This is just pop-up pirate.
Yeah, basically right.
Hello again. Oh, wow, that was incredibly generous. I have no lives. I should probably use that.
Yes.
So will it stay if I get a game over and have to start the stage over? I wonder if I like should keep it in that case. If I get a game over and have to continue, like will I keep it?
I have no idea.
Honestly can't remember. Well, only one way to find out.
That's true.
Well, there are two ways. One of them is the wiki, but I do not want to resort to... Oh, jeez, it got mad.
Hmm.
I was not expecting
Yeah, I
that.
can see that.
I'm gonna give Nightman one more shot.
Right,
I do
well,
keep
I
it.
mean, you're
Hey.
doing fairly well. Especially since I get the vague feeling from Kobe that this is actually one of the harder levels.
What about it being one of the harder ones?
I'm saying that I get the vague feeling from Kobe's
Yeah.
word choice that this is one of the
Yeah.
harder ones.
Yeah, especially from the have fun, Grayson.
Yeah, that's primarily where I was going with that. Oh look, it's the weird noise thing again.
I'll wait for another cycle. I want all the time I can get.
Completely get that.
Alright, I can't slide. I don't think I was, like, too pressed for time when I went through here before. Yeah, I can perfectly do that without the slide.
It's a pretty good reason.
I just have to wait for this thing to... There we go. I did not expect it to, like, go over there. I wasn't sure where to land. It does seem like I took too much damage from that.
Hey, you're doing pretty well. Yeah, they say being patient is virtue. I can certainly see it would be necessary here, Kobe. I feel like I'm the weird person who got more and more patient in my teens and when I was, like 2021. And then suddenly, somewhere along the line, it just started reversing and I've grown more impatient with the world in the last couple of years. And I don't know
Fair
why.
enough, I suppose. Also, the skull guy has 1 health. A little bit annoying that I can't, like, fire down at it, but I suppose I'll just use the weapon I got from Plant Guy next time.
Makes sense.
Do I need to anger this guy? I could just, live and let live. Just need to figure out, like, how. Hey, that worked. And I got an E-Tank.
Nice.
Scared of what this guy is capable of, but he went down pretty fast.
Umbra has returned. Yeah, Umbra actually kind of does have a point. We probably should have a channel for when we
jeez.
want to hack during voice chat. Yeah, that's probably a good name for it. But as it's that, I do kind of feel bad for literally everyone that's not me, Grayson, Kobe, or Taylor.
I suppose. It just that the number of people who actually use a server is so small. Like, I'm reluctant to add new channels because a lot of servers will have like General 1 and General 2 where General 1 gets too busy, but obviously we're not at a point where we need that. So you know, obviously it doesn't make sense to make that, but I suppose just for the
No,
sake of
but I mean,
notifications, I might as well make a new channel for, like, text and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why you might not necessarily want to break it down too much, because then that might discourage a generalized flow of conversation, but I do think that there is certainly a few exceptions where having an extra server for a specific use might be useful. Or room, perhaps, would be a better way to phrase it. This guy seems pretty tough. Or he did until you started doing that anyway.
I feel like I'm doing kind of well against this guy, so I'm going to use an E-Tank already.
Yeah, I think you actually stand a really good chance of beating him with that spear.
Keep missing him. Oh, hey! That works.
Yeah, that was really surprisingly simple.
I was actually thinking, like, like, shield, spear.
Yeah.
I didn't actually, like, try the normal buster against him enough to know if the spear was better. But with how fast he was dying, I was like, yeah, this is probably a weakness.
Yeah, no doubt.
Spear beats shield on everything, so, like, let's say, like, the net is, like, hiding in its helmet. Does that go through it or something? Nice.
Seems spear is a very good thing to have.
Yeah. The one I haven't tried yet is Centaur Man.
I don't think you've tried Tomahawk Man either, unless
Oh,
I'm just
right.
being really forgetful.
Yeah, I forgot. Ah, is that actually like an intentional thing? Because I thought it was like because the like spear twirling thing like reflects or deletes projectiles. I forgot what it was exactly, and like my shield might count as a projectile, so it just deletes that too. I don't know. That's just how like these older games tend to work with their logic, in my experience. Just like weird stuff like that. Like, oh, this technically counts as this, so this like thing deletes this for some reason. Well, Centaur, I suppose. And Mad 6 pushed the NES to its limit, considering the first game came out for the NES. Like, they made 6 games for that thing. I don't doubt that they knew what they were doing by the end.
Yeah, probably not. You know, quite a bit
this
about
game's
the NES.
like style does look really nice.
It does. It really does. And this is a classic.
Oh, I thought I'd like jump further than that. Oh, damn it. Should've just waited, but I didn't like see that right away. I am not at all confident about this. So I'm just gonna use Jet.
Makes sense. Grayson mentioned earlier he doesn't know how to do that. What button do you press to skip that, Kobe?
Oh, to skip the Jet transformation thing?
Yeah. Start
That would
probably
be
apparently
convenient.
button mash.
You can jump really high underwater and it scares me. Especially in this section with all these spikes.
Yeah.
I'm
this
not
may not
happy
be-
about this fish being here.
may not be
There we go.
traditional water level in its mechanics, but I must admit that it's still found a way to be just as annoying as water levels that actually have water.
Oh, I don't
mechanics.
have the jet anymore. What am I doing?
Oh.
Can angle that, huh? Even if you, like, don't angle it diagonally, it, like, does this little loop thing. Nice.
Yeah.
That could come in handy for certain, like, awkward spots. It loop. Yep, that's a way to put it.
Oh, yeah.
I missed entirely. Didn't jump high enough. What is that? That's just a death pit, right?
Looks like it.
I'm just, like, weirdly suspicious of, like, gaps that seem too small for any reasonable person to fall down.
Yeah. Of course, the annoying thing about games with gaps like these is that every once in a while they'll abuse the fact that you're very leery of them and put something really cool down one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good at least. I'm glad to hear that because that's a real special kind of bullshit. If I'm going to have secret areas, there should be some sort of a hint as to where they are,
Oh,
and
damn
they
it.
shouldn't be based around subverting expectations of death.
Yeah, what happened there is I thought I was still airborne, so I pressed the jump button because I wanted to, like, hover a bit. But no, I was on the ground, and I jumped right into spikes. Ooh, extra life.
Yay. Just looking at those clouds and thinking that's like the one thing in this game that actually does look a little crusty.
Oh, understandable. Should really switch back to this. I'm not, like, charging or sliding or anything. Oh, just press any button. Good to know. Wish I didn't have to skip it, wish I could just turn it off, but still useful.
Mm-hmm.
I am still so afraid of jumping too high. At least,
I
like, you
can
stop
believe it.
all momentum when you let go of the button. Well, a little bit too
And
late there.
Yeah, you're right to be afraid, apparently.
I feel like if it didn't stop all your momentum as soon as you let go, that would be pretty much impossible.
I would agree. And it would be a bit unrealistic, anyway. Yeah, I've actually noticed that the Mega Man controls, from what I can see from Grayson playing, he certainly is able to control Mega Man very smoothly. I don't mean that from a skill standpoint. I mean that from, I can see that Grayson's interactions with the character genuinely are very fluid.
Yeah, the controls are pretty nice, though one thing that does, like, throw me off, kind of, is, like, this, like, foot thing that you do before you start moving. Like, there's, like, a couple frames where you only move 1 pixel before you start running, so there's, like, a delay before you truly start running, and it's weird, it's hard to get used to. I don't think it happens in the air, though, which is good.
That is good, but that is also sort of strange. Yeah, honestly, while I haven't played the game, I will admit I didn't notice either until you pointed that out to me.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't notice, but the, like, few parts where I do notice, it's like, oh god, like, I'm glad I made that. I, like, you know, felt very weird about that jump. Like, thought I might have mistimed it or something, but it usually works out. It's usually not a problem. I somewhat forget what the other characters actually do. I know Flame Man is like creates those columns. No, Blizzard Man is basically Sonic, but I forgot what Wind Man does. His hitbox is just a tall rectangle. I mean, that's what hitboxes usually are, unless you mean like it's a shape that you wouldn't expect for his sprite size or something.
One
I'll
thing
try
I've
Tomahawk.
noticed is that developers can be lazy about making hitboxes rectangles. They will be.
Say that again?
If developers can be lazy about insisting that hitboxes are rectangles, they will be.
I think that's just a processing power thing because, you know, the only like coding language that I've truly messed around with to any real extent was like Game Maker Studio, and I've heard like you're supposed to use like pixel perfect hitboxes very sparingly because it can really slow down your game.
Fair enough. Did you make any games with the Game Maker Studio, Grayson?
Attempted to, but I never finished it.
That's a shame. I feel like anything you make would be probably pretty cool.
Well, thank you, but I don't know, just... Oh, jeez, that guy walks.
Yeah, I can only really say that I understand one programming language, and it is not one that's particularly helpful to things like game design, and that's Python. Python's real helpful if you want a lot of computational power, but if you're actually trying to make executables, Python's not so useful.
I don't really know anything about Python besides I like see it everywhere in like GitHub and whatnot.
Yeah, Python's really good for making scripts that do very specific things, and the big thing about Python that's very nice for a lot of computational work is that Python reads things line for line. So you ask it to do 10 operations, it will run through those 10 operations and do them in order, and if it runs into an error, it will stop, but it will keep going until it gets that error. Unlike something like, say, Java, where if you have an error anywhere in the code will refuse to run any of it. Which, the nice thing, though, about the way Java's set up for something like, you know, executables is that everything's packaged in a very nice form that makes it easy for the computer to compile, which is one of the reasons why it needs to be that way, where any error throws the whole thing off. But in Python, if you just want to calculate things, it's much easier to
Grayson
throw
dancing in all caps. Yes, I was very happy to get that E-Tank.
Fair enough.
I wanted to wait until you were done to like mention it, but that like secret area
It's
that I just
fine.
went to was very cool. Like,
Oh, I agree. And also, if you don't stop me from talking about technical things, there's a damn good chance I will talk your head off, so...
I mean, I'm
probably
fine
smart.
with you talking my head off. I was just like, I don't want to like interrupt somebody because I'm always like thinking that they won't resume what they were talking about when I'm done, you know?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I can talk for a probably scarily long time about things related to mathematics and the computer science side of things that's more math-based. And
Fair enough.
there are certainly people who have found that more
You did
than a
not
little
have
bit
one
boring.
health.
Mm-hmm.
The jet like buster doesn't do less damage, does it? Does it? It better not.
I have no idea. I suspect Kobe will know.
You always use charge on him, okay. But yeah, like what I was saying was that like bonus area that I went to is really cool because there was one area that I could only really get to with this jet, and I was like unsure if it was really a bonus area or not. But that one was like definitely designed for this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, time to try some things against them.
The fun thing is that
Alright, I
Kobe
can't fly
mentioned-
anymore.
Tomahawk Man is the American boss, so this whole level is supposed to be American themed somehow.
Ah, I see. Well, not seeing any weaknesses so far.
Oh, that makes more sense. Native American theme. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I'm not sure I see how this relates to just America in general, but...
I wonder, like, how good this would be against them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Hey! That does a lot
Yeah,
of damage. Hey! Hey,
You're
touch
building-
my plant thing. That, I am out. Okay, that's not fantastic. I'll just switch to this then.
Yeah, if you were to build
Okay.
an actual American themed level, you're right, you probably want like Cheeseburger Man.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like the other weapons do more damage. At least a little bit more. I really
agree.
don't want to use the other E-Tank on him, though I think I won't have to. Okay, good. Nice!
Man, did you cut that close?
I mean, somewhat. I could have taken maybe like 2 more hits.
Not bad though. Now
Yeah.
you got another ability.
What's it gonna be? Silver Tea.
Silver Tea.
No secondary ability, it seems.
That's
Unfortunate.
the second. That's the second best you can get in a British grocery store. Silver Tea.
The reference is completely lost on me.
That was a very bad pun. My apologies. Now you know that a joke has failed to land when the other person thinks that it's a reference.
What was the pun, by the way? Because I'm
The joke
curious
was
now.
supposed to be is that it's the second best tea in the British supermarket. It gets the silver medal as far as tea goes.
Oh.
Very bad joke.
It is better to attempt a pun than to not attempt one at all.
Some
In my
people would
opinion.
disagree with that, but I'm glad you feel that way.
I mean, there are 2 types of people. People who, like, make puns all the time, and people who are like, ugh. I am definitely in the former camp.
Yeah, same here. I make a lot of silly puns that don't always land, but I rather enjoy it.
Yeah.
I had a manager and undergrad who I worked with a tutoring group for to make some money on the side, and he always said that my puns were so bad that if I didn't stop, he was eventually going to throw a stats book at me, since I commented that stats was not my favorite kind of mathematics, and he knew that it would be multiply annoying. It became sort of a joke that if Vladis doesn't stop telling puns, he's gonna get the, Alright, I never said what the V stood for. Well, never mind.
Because
I guess
they're
now
all shields.
everyone-
Handy.
I guess everyone on Twitch now knows.
And
Anyway,
keep it.
point is, yeah. I tell bad puns.
I do too. Don't worry,
I don't
Grayson
care
can edit it out, as if I would ever edit a VOD.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask Grace to edit that out. Besides, I have this feeling not a lot of people are gonna watch the VODs anyway.
Not excited to have to face this thing. I can try this out.
Ah, the squid.
Goes through the ice block, so that's actually pretty effective. Oh, you can press any button to skip that. I didn't even press anything. I was just still holding down to go down the ladder. They never let go. Oh, the extra weapons that I got are going to be really useful for like the weird angles that you get in this.
Oh yeah. This submarine is certainly a pain without. I could see that almost immediately.
Yeah. I forget exactly what is on the other side of this, but whatever, okay. Here I guess maybe it'll do more damage, whatever. What would...
Apparently I'm tired, but I just realized that Kobe was trying to make another joke by even saying that you would edit it out of a VOD. When the whole reason you're doing this is that you don't want to be editing.
Yeah. I just use the standard Twitch upload VOD to YouTube feature and make no changes whatsoever.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, if you have that breaking ability, you can get in there and get some health. Taking me a while to get whatever ability you're supposed to use to get through those.
What you want to bet is whatever boss you found to be the most agitating so far.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Just because, you know, getting that would be so nice, so of course they're gonna lock it behind a really challenging task.
Of course, it just misses it.
Oh yeah.
I am out of ammo.
And almost out of life, too.
Yep. How many lives do I have? One, I'll be fine. Actually, for this section, I could really use Jet. Because this is precarious otherwise. Oh, I was expecting to get stopped by that pillar that I instead landed on. I was hoping to land on the thing to the left of it. But I underestimated how far it would travel. Well, I don't have the tomahawk thing anymore.
Oh no.
One's easy at least. Yeah, for now, I'll switch this just so I can get a charge shot on this guy immediately.
Oh yeah. I
Only
get
took
it,
one
though.
hit,
I
that's
get
fine.
it.
Oh
They're
my
very
god.
annoying.
Oh, I got stud locked and I was scared. Okay, this is not the best strategy, but I have to keep doing it because I'm like, only a few more hits surely, and yep. It was only a few more hits.
Solution.
I'm going to save my tomahawk.
Can't say I blame you.
Oh, I thought I would jump higher than that. Can't use invincibility frames block on Spike in Mega Man 1. Fair enough, I didn't expect to be able to do it in this game, to be honest.
Yeah. And again, I'm reading that as millimeters.
Of course. God, I wish I could get to the end of the stage effectively, because I feel like with the jet I would be able to do the boss a little bit better, but...
Yeah, see, Kobe, the only problem with that game is that it's really short.
What, the first Mega Man game?
No, reading it as a unit of measurement.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
I genuinely don't remember... Like, did I get to Windman?
Yeah, never been the biggest fan of statistics in general. I feel like as a branch of mathematics, it's one of the least
Do I
creative.
understand what?
It's more about just about management. Management of large amounts of data. Oh, this is supposed to be a Chinese level. That explains the pandas.
Yeah. Don't even need Jet to get past that guy. I could just cheese it like this.
I love it.
Whatever works.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Even though I
always think
basically have its pattern completely down. Oh geez, if I'm gonna do this, I should do this in the middle. Weird to think the last time I fought this, I did not have this.
Yeah,
Ah, forget this. This isn't working.
yeah. Like some sort of upward moving target would be best.
Like that.
About what? My terrible jokes, the fact that this is China, or the fact that he pulled that off without the upgrade. Oh yes, yes, my terrible joke.
Was there a joke?
I, know,
I
I
didn't
thought it was
notice
pretty fun. What was that? I'm sorry.
I might have been too focused, but I didn't hear the joke.
It's perfectly fine. Basically, I was playing off of this running gag that I've just been doing that I keep reading MM as millimeters instead of
Oh, I mean,
Megaman.
you did tell me that, but what was the
Yeah,
joke
but-
about it?
The joke is that he commented that 1MM was one of his favorite games, and I commented, yeah, it's a really good game, but it's very, very short.
Oh, okay. I didn't know those were related. Oh, right, when you said it was very short, and then I asked you to, like, specify, and you were talking about, like, the millimeter thing, I thought it was just because 1mm was so short, like, space-wise, that it was easy for you to misread. Or something.
No, it's fine. Explaining a joke doesn't make it good at all. Oh well. I'm also getting tired, so I'm sure the quality of my humor is going down.
I'm sure you stayed way longer than you seemed to imply that you would earlier.
Yeah, this is because I don't have as much self-control as I probably should on these sorts of matters.
Relatable.
In theory, I should have probably considered going to bed 3 hours ago. In practice, the earliest I probably ever would have was 2 hours ago. But I certainly didn't expect to still be up at what's now 2:14 in the morning.
Yeah.
I really can't say more than like another 10-15 minutes, though. I need to at least have 4 hours of sleep before I get up and do what I have to do. Any less than that will end very, very poorly.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah. And while I'm sure my commentary is better than not having it, you don't need me to beat bosses.
I mean, I might, like... Oh, God. That same thing happened again. I just need to not jump at all, so I don't have any momentum when that happens. But I might just, like, wrap it up, like, once you're done anyway.
That sounds
Because this is way more fun with, like, seriously, if it was just me, I'd probably be silent for most of this, because it's just getting back to where I am. And if I'm just, you know, talking solo, I don't really have much to talk about besides the game. Which means there's a lot of silent stretches that I edit out in my recordings. But you'll notice in, like, Risk of Rain 2 and Terraria, I keep almost everything in.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, having conversations with people like Emily definitely, I'd say, makes it easier for you to have constant, consistent, good commentary, so it makes sense. I'm curious how that goes for you with your recording, though. Does that mean that, like, you force Emily to not do more Terraria with you because you don't have anything edited? Or do you
No,
just
quite
play
the
the whole
opposite.
game through and have hundreds of hours of content to then edit?
That one.
That sounds horrifying, honestly, in terms of looking at the editing load afterwards.
Yeah, we record every other Friday, so you could guess how much it's built up.
I imagine quite a bit.
I know this weapon's pretty good against this guy, so just might as well insta-kill it. Sure, maybe any other weapon besides the Buster would have insta-killed it as well, but whatever.
Absolutely. What would be funny, Kobe?
If I died there again, like I didn't.
I mean, that probably would be.
I don't need to do any of this, I can just... What? What is this invisible wall of bullshit?
I mean, honestly, I do think that Grayson's commentary is mostly good enough that he could get away with less editing. I'm not sure you could get away with no editing, though, because you know how difficult it is to be constantly entertaining.
Oh, it's not like a... invisible wall, it's just like a height limit, I guess. But yeah, I have to edit.
The age-old Minecrafters line. I did
Oh,
the
yeah.
off-camera mining.
You know, I mentioned, like, a Japanese, like, Let's Player a while ago who did a Minecraft playthrough. He takes that to the extreme.
Really?
Like, you would have to watch the series to know just how much mining he does off-camera. It is ridiculous. He has, like, blocks and blocks of diamonds.
Wow.
Like,
Honestly,
stacks
kind of-
and stacks of blocks of diamonds, rather.
Kind of honestly surprising he even bothers to do that. There's a certain point at which mining in Minecraft becomes slightly less useful at that level.
Yeah, you'd be
I want-
surprised at his dedication to the game.
And yeah, 64 diamond blocks is just ridiculous.
I just default to this because of the fact I can fire in any direction. And then I accidentally use the slide move instead of shooting. Go
Oh, no.
me. Well, it's dealt with, so whatever. I have no
Oh, no,
idea
it's
what
the
that
stomper.
thing's deal is. I would not be able to just go over those if I didn't have this ability. Funny, the enemy I made such a joke of being so easy, and yet there is a situation I would not have found so easy, and yet I am already at a point in the game where I find it easy anyway.
Yeah, I'd say that's good game design.
Really just luck in my case.
That too.
How do I get this? I'm having trouble navigating these menus. Hey, that works. Well, first time I'm fighting this guy, so see how this goes.
Interesting design.
Okay, definitely not the weakness I'm looking for.
No, clearly not. Now, is that based on design or based on... Oh, I see. It's based on difficulty.
Okay, I wonder if this would actually be a really effective weapon. Oh, jeez.
By the way, Kobe's talking in chat. I'm not sure if there really even is a effective weapon for this guy.
Yeah, I might need a weapon from one of the guys I have not beaten.
Possibly. Oh, Kobe can't remember his weakness. Never mind, now he remembers.
Okay, that is not working at all.
It's not pedals.
Yeah, they did literally nothing against him. That is doing 1 point of damage. I can't help but feel like anything else would be more effective. Now everything does very little damage against him. Fuck
I
it.
think that one is a little bit better, though, at least. Yeah, I'd
You
be
know,
willing to
Neglect
bet-
forgot that that one can't slide. And
Mhm.
I kind of need that. Though I wonder if I would be able to just fly above them and not have to deal with it anyway, but it would not be worth it.
Yeah, I could certainly believe that.
Do you think I should try a different stage again, or do you think we should just call it there?
It's up to you.
I was saying
I
it
know
was
I'm
up to
gonna
you because I could keep going.
Alright,
because...
good point. I'm forgetting that it's based on whether I have to go or not, and yeah, I probably should call it a night. So
Fair enough.
This is probably the place for it. 2:22 in the morning, have to be up to teach at 7:30, which probably means I really can't do any later than getting up at 7 if I want to really rush it.
Fair enough.
I had fun though. Fun chatting with you and watching and playing games. We will have to try
Yeah, that
to
was
do
fun.
that. We'll have to try and do the Toho fighting
Tensoku.
matchups. Yes, thank you. That one.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that at some point. I would love if you'd be able to join me for more Mega Man in the future.
Yeah, I'd be happy to try. Depends on the day of the week and the time, but I'm happy to give it a go. I might try to let you start a little bit earlier next time, though.
Yeah. I don't have anything that makes me like busy at certain times, so my schedule's, pretty free.
Yeah, for me, my only caveats are I am busy in the mornings, and in addition to being busy in the mornings, that means I probably should not ideally stay up too late. It depends somewhat what your time zone is, Kobe. Central.
I suppose I might as well just
4
end the
p.m.
stream so we can talk about soft stream.
Yeah, good point. May as well end the stream at this point.